Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, let's get original crew, man. We back. Sonny V2. We got who has the best reputation in YouTube history. Who you think?
The best?
That you just like there has not been any drama, any like toxic stuff or anything associated with the name. I think we got a good YouTube reputation. We ain't big though, but I think we got a good YouTube reputation. You know what I'm saying? We stay our course.
I have no clue, to be honest, because it's like every time you turn around, it used to be always like something. So I really have. Because
I know a lot of people like probably think, oh, Mr. Beast, but Mr. Beast do be having like negative publicity attached to his name. It might not be directly him, but people do try to tarnish his name and image sometimes.
And how far are we going back?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
True. There's somebody you ain't thinking about that I saw on the thumbnail, but it's somebody. And we watch.
Oh.
So we finna see. So with that being said, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want the first part. You gotta do check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
You know one name came to mind, but I was like, nah.
Who?
I'm finna say Corey Kenshin.
Oh.
But I'm like, nah, because he had brought some stuff up his end. So
And you know something? I don't even be remembering things. So even like,
I feel
you know, so.
There's a lot of people out here with bad reputation. That's a good video, though. People with bad reputation.
Oh, that's
constantly in drama. There's a lot of people. This could be an hour-long video. But let's go.
These creators have the 10 most flawless reputations in YouTube history, and coming in at number 10 is professional eater Matt Stonie. With 16 million subscribers, 3.5 billion views, and over 13 years on the platform, Matt Stonie has had plenty of chances to land himself in controversy, although despite scouring every corner of the internet, it seems this man has never even been criticized. His clean image has resulted in collaborations with everybody from the Try Guys to GQ, as well as someone who deserves an honorable mention for this video, Beard Meets Food, with both of these creators showing that living a simple, humble life outside of YouTube can do wonders for your online reputation. You might make the argument that competitive eating is simply an uncontroversial genre. However, I'd urge you to think of a different YouTuber who instantly proves this theory wrong. Nick Ocado makes Matt Stonie look flawless by every comparison, yet neither of these guys look as perfect as the Report of the Week, who reinforces that food and good
Bro! So again, I didn't see those two. These are two people personally. I watched Matt Stonie more than you.
Yeah, you watched Matt Stonie more than me.
But we have both watched.
Yeah.
Report of the Week. I do come across his videos every now and then to watch. I might not watch this frequent. But when I say a solid, good reputation, clean, he do him, unproblematic.
Just stay out the way.
He'll say some slick stuff.
But
it's very slick.
I see you better be slick. And it'd be like, if
slick.
You don't catch it, you don't catch it.
And I'm messing with Reviewbrah, bruh.
Yeah.
Reputations almost always go hand in hand. The Report of the Week's reputation is difficult to describe, but very easy to feel. He's simply a YouTube legend. With over 12 years of suited food reviews, it's no surprise that the two top comments on his first video read, "This guy's character is very consistent, time proved it, and I love how unique he is." His clothing and video style are both extremely distinctive, bound by a humble, wholesome personality and a respectable life philosophy.
What I always try to advocate onto others is to treat others with kindness, respect, and dignity. That's what I always try to do every single day, and I know I'm not perfect.
When he made a classic I React to Your Mean Comments video, his biggest difficulty was actually finding any mean comments.
I was trying to find some comments that really stuck out to me to include in this video, and I was surprised. It was a lot more of a massive undertaking, should I say, than I expected.
After which he'd reinforce his good nature.
Hate isn't anything. You know, it's not a good thing. I always say everyone should treat each other with respect, kindness, and dignity.
With his no hatred policy resulting in nobody hating him. This is the man I'll show my children when I teach them dignity. There is something about this guy which makes you believe in humanity again. I will physically defend this man for my whole life. The countless different Reviewbrah memes only add to his charm, yet they shouldn't distract you from a high level of personal accountability.
And this was on me. I should mention that. It was just a mistake on my part.
Yet if you want accountability with a bit more style, then we have to talk about a channel called Discover Connection. At around 600,000 subscribers, Discover Connection is the smallest channel on this list. However, these guys have some of the most wholesome content you will ever watch. The channel was created with the goal of reducing divisiveness, with the members essentially leaving their comfort zone in every video just to do nice things for random people. In their Helping Strangers with Anything and Everything video, they walked around the streets of Vancouver helping complete strangers with their...
I think I've came across their channel as a recommendation, but because it's something about it. I was like, I think I've seen this, but I don't know. I've never watched the channel.
I don't know if it's the two guys that like that
I haven't watched them, so I
not their channel. Like I've come across stuff like on like
not like I said is because what I'm saying is I think I done came across them while I'm editing videos, and I'm just like looking. That's all. Like I'm like I know I ain't came across with you because what are pictures in my head.
I don't know if it's the two guys. I did say we. I meant I, but yeah. Whatever.
Because I'm like, I know I ain't came across it with you. Because when I'm thinking of came across it, we wasn't even around each other.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Gardening, while in a different video, they managed to convince 30 random people at the beach to have a sleepover party at their house. Their most viral video is an episode where they went around to random houses, offering to cook people dinner in their own homes, with one of the people they cook for then showing up in a later episode where they hosted a massive free Christmas dinner for 50 strangers who were all alone on Christmas. The channel is well summarized by a comment reading, "I'm not crying, you're crying. This is some next level wholesomeness, guys. Thank you for being able to witness this. Although until they've experienced the trials of being a bigger channel, Casey Neistat definitely deserves the next highest spot. While Casey has found himself in the occasional controversy, you'd be hard pressed to find a single person who doesn't think he's a legend. Casey is one of the few rare YouTubers who pioneered a whole new genre, during which he displayed an unwavering work ethic by uploading a high quality vlog every 24 hours for 800 days straight.
The only time I really get bummed out or depressed is when I'm not being productive, is when I'm not accomplishing or doing or contributing in any way.
While this might have almost ended his marriage,
the destructiveness of that on my own marriage and relationship was profound.
These kind of admissions only provide another reason to love him: transparency. While most YouTubers show only a polished version of their lives, Casey's unafraid of highlighting his darkest moments, which almost always provides a counterintuitive boost to a YouTuber's image. On top of this, vlogging is simply the perfect video type to build a strong connection with the audience, which when combined with his various on-screen collaborations, show that he's the type of guy who could be friends with anyone. Casey doesn't put himself on a pedestal simply because he's famous, which is...
You said you've seen him before?
Yeah, I have. I haven't like really watched any of this stuff, but I've seen his face before.
Oh, he's new to me. Never heard of him before.
Also shared by Penguin Zero. When you hear the name Moist Critical, two words come to mind:
Charlie!
Consistency and reliability. His streams and almost 2 daily videos make his social media presence inescapable, but in a good way that'll always leave you updated on all the current drama. In the early days of his channel, Charlie actually donated the entirety of his YouTube earnings to charity, which he continued for over 4.5 years before noticing that his donations weren't actually going to those in need.
And if you do a little bit of digging, you will find out that many of these highly rated charities are actually just awful.
Despite having discontinued the practice, Charlie hasn't stopped giving back to others, and while his laid-back attitude makes it seem like the process is pretty damn simple, he embodies the saying that it takes a lot of effort to look effortless. Steve Wallis is an...
I say this, Charlie is somebody we watch. Oh, well, even if we don't watch him, I'll check him out. But somebody we probably watch, not daily, but damn, there's a couple times a week.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes, like I come across some of his stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's just some news I might not be tapped into because my algorithm is not showing me that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's something like I come across his videos and it's more enlightening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me see what this is about. Like the Mr. Beast joint we just watched. And I was like, I didn't even know about this. And a lot of stuff I watch of his is very informative for me. Yeah. And I'll say this. Who he is has never changes. Just like Reviewbrah. It never changes. It's always the same. Like, he gives you the same, like, some people might be like, it's dull energy, but it's them. It's them. They giving you, like, them. And I've watched Charlie do, like, the food. Remember I did trying the different foods? And I'm like, it's the same personality. So I'm like, you know how you can watch somebody on their channel, and then you put them in a different environment, and you like totally why are you, like, different? It's because you like, all right, so the personality you giving me ain't always the same. Yeah. But with Charlie, it seems as though it's always like, the same. Like, he's like, I'm not sugarcoating. Remember how I know for a fact reporter of the week? It's remember that time it was like a car crash happened behind him, and he was just like. It was something. Remember that?
I really don't. I don't.
Hey, it was something. I don't know if it was a car crash or something. It was some type of commotion that happened right behind him, and he was just like he was like, like he was like. So okay, yeah.
Smallest channel on this list at around 1.3 million subs. However, I'd be willing to bet that this man has never even had a hate comment during his 12 years on YouTube. Steve gained popularity by talking about all things camping. However, he blew up with his stealth camping videos in which he sleeps in unusual places, like behind a police station, inside a stormwater drain, and even in the bushes of a roundabout. As described by this comment reading, I think what I like about Steve is that I see the same fears and worries that I would have being out there, and he doesn't hide them. Steve is extremely open and honest on his channel, which would bring him closer to the audience in the most tragic way imaginable. On the 5th of August 2022, Steve made a community post celebrating he and his wife's 5th anniversary before uploading a video exactly 3 weeks later, announcing that she'd passed away in her sleep.
On Saturday, beautiful wife and I went to bed. On Sunday only, I woke up.
For obvious reasons, this unexplainably difficult event made the videos much harder to make.
Not gonna lie, I've been crying a little in between shots. Being honest, things have been tough.
With the impact also showing up in a YouTube post reading, "Hey, sorry to keep letting you down with missing regular uploads. I may be at the stages of grief when I've got to depression. Some days are okay, some are sleeping all day and hiding from the world. I don't want to burden you with my problems, but I want to let you know what's going on," which was then followed by yet another tragic announcement. "Hey everyone, sorry I've been absent. It has been a tough month and sadly my mum passed away a couple days ago. I will be back of course, but if you want to restore your faith in humanity, you'll have to look at the comment section. I don't think I've ever commented on a YouTube video on a 10+ year account. You're the man, Steve. Your videos are such a good, wholesome getaway from life stresses and my own demons. Your candid nature and down-to-earth personality is what everyone needs. I was gutted when I heard about your loss. Being so open about what you're feeling and perseverance to better times is something I strive for. You're an amazing guy, Steve. Keep it up and hunker down."
When life attacks you, you gotta take life on. No better time for a stealth camp than right now, my friends.
With camping then also playing a part in.
Bro, that was hard, bro. That was hard to get through.
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn. And you know what's so crazy? I'm glad he was able to take really take the time away. You know what I'm saying? Because while I was looking at that, I was like, because even going through what I went through, because I still deal with it today, I try to mask it and kind of try to not think about it and just move on with life. But it's like, I don't know, because it's kind of like I personally myself wanted to take, I don't know if I would say it was because it kind of felt selfish. But at one moment I wanted to kind of take a break because life was hard and it's still hard. But it's like I try to continue to push through.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I found myself in days. I just I think about it because I live with a lot of regret.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, I'm trying to say it in the right way, but experiencing a loss when you never experienced a loss before, especially like I went so long in life, and like I've had people in my family who have passed away, or people I've known passed away, but nobody that close.
Yeah.
And like I found myself with so much regret because I'm like, damn, like no lie, I think about it sometimes. I'm like, I should have went home more. Mm-hmm. And experiencing that loss, for a month later, experiencing another loss, that it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like losing your last two grandparents, and you wanting a relationship with one that you never had before. And I grew up always wanting a relationship, and unfortunately I wasn't able to have it. And then having an opportunity with one that I feel like maybe I should have. Yeah. But I grew up like all this time like not having it, so I didn't really know how to go about it. And so I just did it the way I did it. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's like I feel like it's at some point like I personally might have to go through that grief stage. And I don't think I have went through it. Yeah. And it might, a lot of you know people. What I'm saying? See, like, I don't know. I don't want to linger on it, but hey, I salute him because, man, especially going through, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Let's just get back to the video. Enough of that. Let's go.
Take life on. No better time for a stealth camp than right now, my friends.
With camping then also playing a part in the fourth best reputation, Brody from YBS Youngbloods. You might recognize Brody from some of his recent mega viral shorts, yet he's been making long form content for over 8 years now. His videos, usually filmed off the coast of Western Australia, feature him, his family and his dog Strider doing some kind of beach or ocean related challenge while capturing some of the most incredible wildlife footage available anywhere. This has led to a fair few near-death experiences.
This thing right here can kill 26 humans in a couple of minutes. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. All right. Should have done that.
But for the most part, Brody's content focuses on ocean sustainability, and not from a fake virtue signaling sense, but rather from the perspective of a dude who genuinely cares about keeping the sea clean.
Wait till you guys see what this actually is. You'll be disgusted, man. Plastic. It's like a balloon. It actually just pisses me off so much.
The YouTube videos clickbaiting YBS Youngbloods Exposed have a dislike ratio of over 95% because there's literally nothing to expose, while the comments on these videos state, Brody is as genuine as a human being can get, doesn't ask for much but to take care of his friends and family, and teaches us all not to be greedy and family is everything. But if we're on the topic of good-hearted Australians, then it's hard to go past LazarBeam. Having gained 100,000 subscribers after only 6 months on YouTube, it was obvious that Lannan was loved from the very beginning. On top of a positive, fun personality, LazarBeam has always valued high-quality content over financial gain, shown for the first time back in 2017, when he refused to go family-friendly even though his entire channel was being demonetized.
I enjoy swearing. It's who I am. I'm not going to change for money. I do what makes me happy. That's the way I'm going to do YouTube. That's why I got into it.
LazarBeam was so committed to keeping the content real, then he moved back in with his parents just so he could keep swearing.
I was like making enough to cover like the basic bills, but I moved back with my parents.
While blaming nobody but himself throughout the process.
And it's completely fair. It's my mistakes. Shit happens.
Like a true legend, stays himself and sticks to his guns in the face of adversity. LazarBeam, you are a true bloody legend of all bloody legends. In line with staying true to himself, LazarBeam has also connected with the audience by sharing his own mental health struggles.
I have absolutely no shame with like anything I'm going through. I know I've always battled anxiety. I have anxiety about everything. The last few weeks I've been convincing myself I'm dying.
With his extreme transparency likely playing a role in the absence of any negative press despite the size of his channel. Although even
I actually like like LazarBeam. You know what I'm saying? Like when we do the Simon videos and he's in there, I'm like, all right, it's like he brings a different fresh energy there. Yeah. And I'm like, because I did not know about him until I seen him in the Simon videos, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Did you know about it before?
I don't know why I feel like I did, but
I said this.
I think I did. I think
you watch YouTube way more than I have. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you introduced me to a lot on YouTube that I didn't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I really, like, growing up, I watched YouTube, but not like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When we just started spending more time together, you really put me on what YouTube is and, like, other people, other lanes. Yeah. So I say this, you might actually have came across it.
I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have.
But I would be surprised if you did, though.
But yeah, I mean,
for the content you watch, I'm like,
I know, but I just like used to indulge in a lot of things. I used to come across a lot of people, but
because a lot of YouTubers, and I'm like, how the hell you even know about them? Yeah. But you be tapped into some whole other stuff I don't even be knowing.
Yeah.
He doesn't come close to Vsauce. With 20 million subscribers and almost 15 years on the platform, the only crime Vsauce has ever committed is not uploading more often. Even then, his content from 10 years ago is still extremely popular, being a testament to his strong image, given reputation and resistance to atrophy almost always go hand in hand. Vsauce seems very comfortable in his own skin as a genuinely humble, curious, down-to-earth guy who's committed to keeping a clean, successful brand, steering away from even the most basic controversial questions.
Michael, are you a tits or an ass man in the end? Because we did never get an answer on that.
I ask myself that every day.
Really? And did you ever find resolve within your soul on that issue?
Yeah.
Which is the answer? You're a corn man.
I'm a corn man. Yeah. How can you not love that?
At the same time, Vsauce doesn't shy away from important risk, whether that be trying shorts or putting faith in his curiosity box, which just by the by was purchased by Mel Science in August 2022 for $12 million. However, given its size and footprint, there's one more channel that's maintained its reputation better than any other on the platform, Dude Perfect. With 5 different hosts, tons.
I just came across them earlier. Was it today or yesterday? I literally just came across them and I was like, I almost clicked on the video. I actually used to watch them a little bit. I ain't never really indulged into them, but I actually watched them a little bit. But I was just finna click on the video. Either it was this morning or yesterday. I can't remember. You watched them?
I know about them.
Oh, okay, but you never really fully indulged?
Yeah,
okay,
no.
Okay.
Parts and close to 60 million subscribers, Dude Perfect should be a magnet for criticism. However, it seems their most controversial moment was in 2022, when all they did was film a video in Qatar during the World Cup. Articles on the incident failed to discredit them, as they'd accidentally highlight Dude Perfect's morality in rejecting sponsorship opportunities from alcohol companies. On top of this, the group is known for being extremely charitable, with Make-A-Wish video editions, a pledge to sponsor one child for every 100,000 views they get, and their own Dude Perfect Hope Foundation, which strives to bring hope to people all over the world struggling with illness or lacking life's basics like food and clean water. There were accusations in the early days that their videos weren't authentic, with a Telegraph article from 2009 creating such a heated debate about the channel's legitimacy that Good Morning America hired an expert to investigate.
Are they real? Are they fake? We have computer analysts looking at them.
Yet video experts say that they're unable to tell where edits are being made. Dude Perfect responded by stating, "We love it when people say it's fake because it makes the shot seem even more ridiculously impossible. And we get more publicity and hits on YouTube, so we love the mystery of knowing whether it's real or fake," with frontman Tyler Toney echoing a similar sentiment.
It used to bug all of us when people would say the shots are fake, they're not real. We just kind of took it as a compliment to how impressive the things that we were doing actually were.
The Dude Perfect members simply reinforce a point we brought up earlier. An uncontroversial life outside of YouTube creates an uncontroversial life inside of YouTube.
I've watched a few of their videos before, but I really indulged. Yeah.
I'll say this, even though you might go fishing, try to see if they got some hate comments. I'll say this, it's probably almost impossible for no YouTuber to have no hate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be somebody who is commenting hate to any YouTuber, no matter how positive and how lighthearted or how kind they are. It's always going to be, because right now, like, I'm dealing with, like, we're not, like, it's like weird hate, and I'm just like, why? Yeah. I'm like, bro, all we do is sit here and laugh and have a good time. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's something, like, to be honest, ever since I hopped on YouTube, even when I started out, me personally, just by myself, I received negative hate, like, from jump. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get it, and it's when you get it, I'm like, it be the one off the weirdest stuff, and I'm just like, after a while, you kind of get tired of it. But I done got to the point where I would address it, because I'm a very, like, all right, kind of say it to my face type of guy, and, like, we can go at it. But lately, I've been a kind of very much so, you want a reaction, just keep watching. You know what I'm saying? It's a react channel. You get my reaction, I'm going to continue to laugh and have a good time. I'm not bothering you, so why come bother me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, the hate's going to come no matter who you are, no matter if you put yourself out there in the public's eye, it's going to come. 9 times out of 10, every individual on this list has gotten some weird hate at some point, where they just don't understand it. Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because even when people say stuff about you, I'll be like, like, y'all are, like, and I'll say this, that's one reason why we kind of drifted away from certain content, is because we was just like, the content that comes behind this is just very weird. Yeah. And it gets irritating trying to defend yourself in the comments, just for the next person to then take the...
I think over the years, I've kind of learned to not even, like, really...
Because we always...
Give people, like, attention in that manner. So that's why I don't even like addressing certain things, because I'm not even going to give you the attention.
Because, like, how
because
we
you
always...
would never win when it comes to, like...
We always say this. Every time somebody says something negative to you, you respond back with negativity back to them.
Or not even... Not
negativity,
but just, like, defending yourself. Then
now you look like the bully.
Yeah, or someone now you want to play victim. Yeah, and it's just sad, but we're not gonna give that.
No, I'm just saying, like, like, at the end of the day, sometimes the best way to keep such a positive reputation about yourself and just keep thriving for what you are is kind of don't address it and just keep doing you and keep making your money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good at ignoring people. Like, just do you, stay true to yourself, and just
you can keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep coming. And because a lot of times I've seen this too. A lot of times the people who hate you the most are the ones who continue to come back and watch you the most. Yeah. And you just like, all right, bro. Like,
honestly, I've kind of like, I'm like, a lot of stuff is just like personal issues, like personal problems. I just be like, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, this was a good video. Yeah, and most of the people I think I knew, except for like one.
Half of the people.
It was like one I never came across, the guy with the
his wife.
Yeah, that had lost his wife and then his mom. Like, I've never come across him, and I can't remember if it was another. I feel like it maybe was another, but this was a good video though.
Yeah, facts. But hey, man, y'all continue to spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below, man. But as always, I do go by the name DJ Kid. This is
we are.
We out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.